Hiya folks, how's it going? My name's Lexi and I really like tabletop games. So much so that we get together once a week, every week, and review one here at the gaming table. I try to do so in under 10 minutes so we can both find our next game. If that sounds interesting to you, I encourage you to press subscribe and keep watching today's video. Today I am thanking No Name Games and Shouting Crow for reaching out to me to offer a copy of their game to review. I always really appreciate it when people reach out to me telling me about what they've been making. It often means I get to take a look at games I might not have been able to look into otherwise. Sometimes creators can only offer me a digital copy of their game. In these circumstances, I get the game printed and bound so I can do the review. All the funds from my Ko-Fi page go directly towards this cost. So I want to thank you all for donating and helping make this episode happen. If you want to see your game on the gaming table, please feel free to reach out to me using the email address in the description box below. I will admit I am behind on my emails, and I do have a bit of a pile of games to review. It does mean that there is a bit of a delay in between me receiving the game and getting the review out. I still would love to hear about what people have been making though. So let's dive into today's game. This is Wands and Lazerguns. This manual wastes no time in telling you what's going on. You're a wizard from a fantasy land, but you have somehow tripped through some dimensions and ended up in a dystopian science fiction future. My advice for this situation? Tuck your wand into your belt loop and pick up that laser gun. Depending on how the events unfold, you will either fight your way through all the trouble and settle in this new land, or you'll run out of health and die. Best of luck. This is a solo journaling game. To play, you'll need some writing materials, a D10 and a pack of playing cards. Your character has 3 stats: health, wands, and laser guns. Early in the game, you split the deck into 2 piles. To push forward the story and create encounters, you'll draw a card from each deck. One card will generate the encounter that your character runs into. The other card, roughly how the encounter unfolds. It's a lot of fun and you get a lot of interesting and strange encounter prompts. The story can really branch and go a lot of different ways, depending on your luck. If you make it through the encounters in one piece, you get to make a new home in this strange science fiction world. You do get a couple of suggestions of what to do if you get a lot of failures in encounters of a singular suit, and there's sometimes the opportunity to improve your character a little. Overall, the mechanics are straightforward. Overall, the mechanics are simple. Roll a die, draw some cards, hope that your character makes it to the next day. The layout for this game is just gorgeous. My printing service could only print the game single-sided just because of how beautiful and saturated the colours were. I hope that doesn't make it too odd to see it as a printout or alter your experience of what the game might be like. I do really like the prompts that they put out in this game. It honestly feels like your character keeps tripping into bad and terrible situations in a particularly funny way. If you're looking for an action-packed solo journaling game, then this one could be a heap of fun to try out. Tripping through planes of existence and getting into trouble always sounds like a great time, though I think if it was myself in that situation, I wouldn't cope nearly as well as a tabletop character. I do like that there's more than one way that the encounters can unfold, and you won't always have the same encounter throughout a game. So I do think this is a game you can replay. A digital copy of this game is just $5 on itch.io. There is a link on that page as well for an option to purchase a physical copy if that's more your cup of tea. I think I personally would be pretty overwhelmed if I was a wizard that got launched into a science fiction setting, so I think the character in this solo journaling RPG does pretty well to get themselves up and start shooting. Do you think if you tripped through planes of existence, would you be able to be so resilient? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. While you're there sharing your thoughts about the game, please feel free to like this video or perhaps even share it with a friend who you think might get something out of it. You can subscribe and turn on notifications if you'd like to know when I would be uploading my next video. I want to say another quick thank you to the creators of Wands and Lazerguns for reaching out to me so we could do this review. I also want to just thank everyone who's donated to my Ko-Fi page in the past. It directly helps keep this channel running. Feel free to reach out to me using the email address below or to donate to the channel via the Ko-Fi link in my description box below. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you next time at the gaming table. Bye!